Okay, here we go. We got an update for you on some price charts movements for SafeMoon. Before I do get into this more, I just want to say a special shout out thank you to our Patreon supporters. I really do appreciate it, guys. A double shout out thank you to RemAG for being a higher tiered supporter. There's a link in the description. If you want to show your support for as little as $1 a month, being up on that board, you can go ahead and join that. Also, please keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing, it's my own opinion. It's my own research. I encourage you guys to do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get on into this. So I made a video talking about this yesterday, and unfortunately the charts don't save on PooCoin. It's not like this is on TradingView for the SafeMoon swap. I think they only have it for one of the other versions, and a lot of people that are going to be trading this off are going to be doing it over on the SafeMoon swap. Now that I think about it, I got to double check TradingView. I don't think they have the SafeMoon swap added in. If they do, then it'll make it easier. But anyways, I went ahead and I already got the setup for the PooCoin side. So what I went ahead and did is I looked back at my video yesterday and right around where the levels were. So this little dotted line is where it was kind of signifying it was heading towards on the 4-hour time frame. And then the green line down here was a potential bottom out zone in case it did drop down further. I also showed the upside. I was saying that I still feel bullish. You got a lot of stuff going on in the news right now that's getting ready to happen as well. Now, if you factor in the updates since then, let's go ahead and cover a couple key things. So one of which was that there was a breakdown below that level of support, and it did have a further dropout. Okay, now it didn't go all the way down to the bottom, but yeah, that's where there's the strongest level of either resistance if it's going up or the support going down, and where you're likely to see a bounce before it tries to figure itself out again. So it didn't go all the way down, but it did push itself down. It looks like about half the way, and you can see that it's by comparison with these wicks. So it does make sense that that was a level. I should have factored that in, but normally I don't really like to account for wicks because of the fact that they're just such a short time frame based thing. I try to do it off the body of the candles. Okay, so yeah, it did end up having a further dropout zone, which I had warned about. It's always a possibility with these things. It was resting on that bottom near the level of support. So that's why I was saying, it has that potential to potentially go down there. And then I would expect it to likely fake out and start to come back in. And so with what we have right now is that breakdown. It started to come back in. So now its formation is a descending wedge pattern. Okay. Similarly, what we were seeing yesterday was essentially like a bull flag kind of formation with this right here. This is still a bull sign. This is still a very bullish indicator, okay? So this is a reversal pattern, and what this would signify is the potential movement on the upswing if it manages to break out here on the 4-hourly, let's say pretty soon, because it looked like it wanted to test that level of previous support that I was talking about, and now it's establishing that it's more like a resistance, a little bit of a pullback down there. But if it can manage to get above that, get also above this long formation of a level resistance here, then I could see it making a push back up to around 68. That's right about where we were seeing on October 29th. There was a little bit of a higher run up all the way up to the 80, but then it had this huge candle drop down. That might have actually been just a technical glitch. I can't quite remember the specifics on that one. Okay. Now, similarly, you can also have it go down. The whole point of doing technical analysis is probability. So you're more probable based on certain trends it's going to go one way over the other. But you prepare yourself. So if in an instance that it does go down, you understand where like the areas of biggest concern should be, or like where the best buying opportunities would be. That's the whole point of this. So if this decides that it wants to drop down, we could see around 23 being on a really high, really low position. There was some consolidation that happened right around October 20th to the 24th during that time period. Again, I don't think that that's likely. We had a really nice run up here, guys. I mean, look at just how many green candles in a row that we had. And this is 4 hours at a time. So yeah, people are going to take some profits. It's not surprising. But with SafeMoon version 2 getting ready to come out any day now, potentially tomorrow, it very well could be. I mean, if you watch my other video today with the cryptic tweets that SafeMoon sent out, there could be something that's happening tomorrow. If you look back at what Ryan was talking about, who's working on the SafeMoon wallet and back on the AMA, he mentioned that they're still on track. They're working with, I almost said Certic. That's the auditor. Anyways, I made another video where they're working with the individual third-party company to help with the final encryptions, making sure everything is legitimate with that. And it's very, very close to being officially launched. So within the next 2 weeks, okay? It's Wednesday now, as of the time of this video. So already you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days. So we got about a week and a half, potentially, that if it's still on track with what Ryan was saying, that we're going to see the consolidation. We're going to see SafeMoon version 2. We very well may very well end up seeing the exchange for SafeMoon getting launched soon. We could see it getting listed on other major exchanges very soon. There's so many different things. The blockchain, for example. There's a lot of stuff. And we're getting closer and closer to the end of the year. There's a lot of stuff that they talked about. So it's imminent. It's exciting. And I think that a lot of people are going to be feeding into that when those get released. The credibility will increase and a lot of FOMO will happen, right? So I'm still much more bullish than I am bearish on this. So because of that, I'm leaning more towards this direction, especially with this descending wedge pattern. Had a nice little bounce off here. On the 4-hourly time frame, we got 4, 8, 12 hours in a row. And this, let's see, that started at 12, 3. Okay, so that has about another 1 hour left to go before it has a further continuation on. Okay, so yeah, that is my analysis on this. Let me know. Oh, before I finish, let me go ahead and mention this as well. So the volume we have at 13.72 million. That's down 50.31% in the last 24 hours. So volume is getting pretty slim. It needs to really kick up, guys. In addition to that, some whale reports. I'll go ahead and run through these very briefly. Amount sold, 18 billion. SafeMoon, we got current account balance. This was a whale transfer of 42.99 billion. It was over $176,000. We have amount bought, $166,000. They added to their wallet balance of 0. So that's a full amount. I know it sounded weird when I said that. Another account bought 35 billion SafeMoon with $146,000 value. Amount bought $18.98 billion SafeMoon. That's $80,533. So we do have a series of big buyers coming into play right now. People come in, people leave. It's an ebb and flow. Okay. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I do have referral links if you want to get free cryptocurrency or free stock. It is free money for you guys. Feel free to check that out. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. It definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we have a new video or we go live, and I will see you in the next episode.